Ultra late night.
It's time for the AFC Championship.
We'll suffer tomorrow for this one. Just couldn't get Ralston out of my head.
Ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the...
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event, not getting to them early.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much since. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now it looks like we got a Raider here slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Money.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0
game. Munzer would move the ball up and down.
Las Vegas touchdown.
And
to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I'll do that. Talk to this
there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, we'll be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they stop him short of the 1st as he can only get to the 20. They'll go for it. It's Carr. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Hands it off out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On play action, now Carr. Can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 37 yards. And the Raiders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes throw complete there to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Carlisle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Nothing the score. This is the NFL. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And that is no good. He gave it a good touchdown gain.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll take this to the 46. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
A run up the middle. Adams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. On play action, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Then you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
But we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. Good. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mahomes to throw once more. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He'll get it inside the 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now here come the Raiders. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Throw left side complete to Chase. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Carr. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Carr. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. And now they're in the hurry-up. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on fourth down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on fourth down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Back to Renfro again, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Again, it's Carr. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Max Borghi in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So we are halfway home. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This one taken just inside the 10. And he returns this to the 22. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Up the middle they go. Carlisle. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. They'll run on first down. Carlisle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Carlisle. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff up the middle. Carlisle. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Up the middle they go. Carlisle. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On first down, this is Adams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Carr. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Now Carr. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. To throw again on second down. Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And it's caught. Touchdown Raiders. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Completes it to Hardman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Mahomes now to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 10, Carr. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. The offense on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. Every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Up the middle they go with Adams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away.
Takes it at the 7.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. On 1st down, Mahomes. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Troy Anderson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down now, Carlisle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. That one goes for 24 yards. Mahomes now on first down. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Raiders are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They start on the ground with Adams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, here's Adams. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is Carr. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, a Lombardi trophy would be nice to hoist